What is going on, guys? Welcome to Comes to Videos. My name is Kyle, but today I'll be reviewing John Wick Chapter 2. So this is the sequel to the very unexpected surprise hit, John Wick. So this one has a lot of hype riding on its shoulders, and a lot of people are scared or nervous saying like, does it live up to the hype? And it does. It's freaking brilliant. The action, the story. So I'm gonna breeze over the story just a tad bit because we don't really see too much of that in the trailers. So I'm just gonna go over what we already kind of know from the trailers. We get a lot more from the Continental, and that's kind of cool because it's not just based off in America. It's got some stuff in Rome, and apparently there's more Continentals in other countries. We got to learn the history, the rules, and all other stuff, and the punishments if you break those rules. So it's kind of cool seeing that assassin society in there. There's a lot more action in this one than there was in the first one, and it's just really fantastic. Like, there's a lot of smooth shots, and it's not like jump cuts like what you see in Taken 3. It's cool to see an action movie that's well directed and then actually well choreographed. There's a lot of like patience and a lot of work and effort taken into these action sequences, and there's a lot of them in this movie. And I heard that Keanu Reeves was training for like 6-7 months for this movie, and it's intense training, and it's a lot of like choreography, and like the camera's gotta be at the right place at the right time. And I'm really impressed with the camera work. I can't praise the action scenes enough because that's what we really go to see these movies for, specifically John Wick, because how well the action scenes are made. And it's really well acted, so it kind of like pays off the story and the action scenes when you have a well acted cast, and then it kind of evolves into the story and makes it feel more real. And when the story feels more real, the action scenes feel more authentic and just like there's more purpose. And the action scenes, since there's more, I was kind of nervous about like, are these action scenes just gonna be there just to be there? No, there was actually a lot of purpose behind these action scenes. So it's not like Michael Bay just swiping, slicing, and dicing, you know, like, hey, no. It's none of that, so you don't have to worry about that. My biggest concern with this movie was always going to be the motivation. What are they going to do? Kill another dog? Slice another kitten's wrist? What are they going to do? Like, how are you going to make us feel more motivation for John Wick? Like, yeah, go kill them sons of bitches. And it wasn't, and it kind of fell short on that end because it was like he was forced. He was forced to come back into the life. He just retired and he's got to come back. And there's one other negative I really have. It's just me. I could tell it was just me because everyone else enjoyed the scene a lot. I could tell. There was this one scene where like in the final act, I'm not going to explain the scene, of course, but like it takes place in this really weird mirror room where like look into your eyes or some shit like that. I don't even know. And I kind of got nauseous watching it. It's not in 3D or anything like that. I just kind of hurt my head because there's so many things going on, a lot of shooting, and it's like 30 John Wick shooting like 14 dudes, like when it's really one guy. I just found that kind of nauseous. It's not so much just the filmmaker's fault, it's just like the scene that was set in. So other than those two things, the movie is really great. Great action sequences, fantastic story. Still not the greatest story in the world, but it has improved since the first one, and the motivation was kind of lacking from the first one. So I'm gonna give this movie 4 out of 5 stars. I would like to hear your thoughts, guys. Which one do you prefer, John Wick or John Wick Chapter 2? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. I have a Twitter, Instagram, _videos. Go follow me there for the latest news and updates on my channel. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and all that crap. Later. Goodbye.